door is not opening. Oh, there it is. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Ann Lupo, and this is her Infinite Variety Show, episode 2. So there were some complaints about the audio last week. I apologize. Sound has always been a sore spot for me, but I want good sound for you, so I have hired a sound therapist to teach me sound.
Now, Ann, this is what good audio sounds like.
And do you need a corporate sponsor so you don't have to do it yourself?
Yeah. It's a heavy one.
Dear Anne, we love the show. We want to rebrand Coke in your image. Please make us a commercial. Sincerely yours, Coca-Cola.
Challenge accepted. Poof! Poof! Come here, Poof!
Hi, Poof! Hi! How are you? Yeah!
I'm ready to dive in. So this week, there was the most magnificent Met Ball. Everyone really came out to play. I don't have any jokes about this. I mean, I could talk about Rihanna, I could talk about Blake Lively, I could talk about Amal, I could talk about Migos and Cardi B, and I declare this Met costume ball the best it's ever been. Anna Wintour, you outdid yourself. I salute you, and I hope to one day make it to the ball. This week, Donald Glover released a new music video for his song, This Is America. It's an experience to watch, so I'm not going to say much about it. I'll just let it speak for itself. If you're one of the few people who hasn't seen it yet, just watch it, feel things, and talk about it with your friends. The next best thing I've seen recently is this Netflix documentary series called Wild Wild Country. It's about a cult in Oregon, and it's just some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. You saw it, right, Aaron?
Yeah, I think I watched like the whole thing in like 2 days, and I couldn't believe it was real, and I couldn't believe I hadn't heard of it before.
Yeah, it was just like one thing after another. They them and attempt murder, and then there's happening and but even after all of that, it kind of made me want to join a cult. It's like, where do you draw the line? Like, isn't everything a cult, kind of? Like, Equinox is a cult. Donald Trump is a cult. The Kardashians are a cult. And that's what's so beautiful about life, is that we all get to choose which cults we want to belong to. So I decided that I was going to go out there and find the cult that was right for me. And I found exactly what I was looking for.
Once upon a time, when women ruled the world, God came down, and from her crown she gave confidence to every girl. But over time, the crown got lost, and the girls didn't know what to do. What was lost can be found, will help you find your crown. The clitoris will make a queen out of you.
So I joined the cult.
Audio production.
Yeah. 1738.
My next guest is someone that I've known for a very long time and have wanted to collaborate with. She has some of the best vibes in the world. She is Marquita Pring.
Who are you?
What do you do?
Who am I and what do I do? That's such a good question because, like, I mean, I'm still figuring it out. I've been a model for 13 years now, which is really crazy to say. I was 15 and my mom and I had heard that there was a scouting competition. We showed up and it was like a huge conference room with a ton of hopeful people, and you just kind of walk this runway and stand in front of these judges and they give you a card and they tell you if you're on to the next round or not. And I remember thinking, like, you know, it's probably never gonna happen because I'm not super skinny. To be a model, you've got to be super skinny. But two were interested and one of them happened to be a pretty big deal in New York, and so they had me come for a test and they signed me immediately and life changed after that. But now I'm sort of rediscovering myself. I'm definitely, I'd say, like at the beginning of a new chapter or transition, or like finding myself.
What is a conversation you want to retire?
I guess the question of like labeling, I guess, and plus size, the term plus size, that's usually like, you know, for interviews, like, do you like being called plus size? I'm just like, I'm so sick of that question. No, I just don't think anyone should be called plus size, and that's it. We're all people with bodies. Fuck it. I like to inspire people to be their healthiest, happiest selves, so that's what I'm gonna do. But call yourself whatever you want to call yourself, do what you want to do, and live your life.
Amen. Can you recall a time when you felt the most free and alive?
I was 17 years old in my Brooklyn apartment, my mom's Brooklyn apartment. Was just like hanging out and listening to music. I don't even remember what song it was, but a song came on and I just started singing it, and like singing it at the top of my lungs in a way that I had not done for many years. And I was so overwhelmed that I had that it, like, I started crying, like just like sobbing hysterically. And now I just took my first voice class. So 10 years later, I decided to actually start pursuing it again.
What is a song that you love singing?
I guess like my go-to has always been, it's an old school song. Mamas and the Papas, Mama Cass actually. Dream a Little Dream of Me. That's like my favorite. I love anything like Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu. I've been singing a lot of Lauryn Hill lately, like X Factor.
Me too.
Belting that one. Oh, it's so good.
Careful.
Yes, exactly.
So I have a surprise for you.
Oh.
You're gonna be my musical guest today.
Okay, fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. I was hoping you'd say that. Marquita is going to perform a song
Oh my
for us.
god!
Alright, we're gonna get ready for that performance now.
Alright, ready?
I think I'm ready.
Cool.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night and kiss me. Hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me while I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear. Still craving your kiss.
Sing it!
I'm longing to linger till
god, what am I gonna wear? I'm not gonna wear a dress because that's lame. Except we're going to the theater. This kind of smells bad. Yeah, I can't wear it. I wore this jumpsuit when we first met, so I'm not gonna wear it again though. I don't want to be trying too hard because I'm not. Maybe something like something feminine like this number.
That's
Your grandmother's. This is me going to an interview at a law firm, a sexy law firm. This is I'm Carrie Bradshaw and I have the most amazing life on a budget. I'm a writer. I wear like bold but casual, interesting.
bold but casual sequin.
With heels though. You see the heels? Yet another like maybe a little bit too much personality, but this is like
That's an aggressive ass choice, dude. Let's try again.
I know what I'm gonna do. I'm wearing a bra that is like a little bit enhancing of my chest region, and I never do that, but okay. What about this outfit? I'm cool, I'm casual, I'm still stylish.
It's not that like fitting.
Yeah, I'd like to reel them in with my personality. That's why I'm wearing the push-up. I think the message that this is conveying is that I don't need to distract you with my gorgeous...
By showing any skin.
Besides this right here.
The seductive knee. Do you smell adequate now?
I smell great now.
And what's your dating vibe? What are you throwing out there tonight?
Ah, it's a perfect segue. I have a new favorite song that kind of perfectly encapsulates what I'm trying to... But this is the best part of the song.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, look out boy, 'cause I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna make you love me.
All right, do you want to show us what you've done?
How do I look?
You look great. Is this a makeup tutorial now?
No. I'm excited. So what happened this week? Romance is in the air, and I joined a cult. So far so good with the cult. I know it's still early days, and I have a long way to go until level 2017, but I'm pretty excited about one day becoming a queen. Next week, we're having 2 tech-savvy Sams come in here and Smart-ify my room. I got cords over here, the Wi-Fi's coming in and out, Premiere is bucking up like never before, and I need some help. Oh, and we have an amazing performance by White Clips. Alright, that's all for this week. That's all I got. That's all she wrote. We're done. This episode is over. I'm Ann Lupo, that's Erin Preka. This is her infinite variety show, laughing, talking, and singing our way through pop culture, the meaning of life, and everything in between. Alright, now go out there and live your best life.